Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire. This is the second episode of my second silent run of the silent character. Have a look at the last episode if you haven't seen that one, but I'll give you an idea about this build and what cards we've got in the deck here. We've got a basic deck which is those 11 and a couple of others, and then we've got all of these here. It is a very tanky build, well, a kind of boss killing build basically. We can get up to 90 damage up onto a single enemy in one turn if we get the cards out properly. And I've had a look through the different routes here. We're going to take this first route. This is going to be a fairly I've chosen the fairly easiest route up to the boss of this floor, mainly because I want to try and get some of these shops in, and I couldn't get any of the elite bosses or the elite enemies without getting no shops. So I'll show you when we come out of this fight. So this is Shelled Parasite, starting off with 14 block, and he's hitting me for 12. So what do we have to start? We only got 2 defends, so I'm going to get some maneuver, or outmaneuver, and then I think I am going to just defend here at the very beginning of the fight. Only take 2 damage at the very start. Ah yes, I've got the thorns. Whenever you play a skill, you'll deal 3 damage to a random enemy. That'd be quite nice to play. Bouncing Flask. I think I want to play on him now. He's going to do 12 damage. So I think I'm going to let the... what's this one flying? No, I'm going to let my poison do the damage here. And hopefully I'll be able to get some weak so that he reduces his damage. So he's going to do 10 damage. I don't really want to take that 10 damage. The only thing I can do is reduce it to 5. And get an outmaneuver. And reduce that down to 7. And now I could deal 10 damage to him there. Well, bit silly, but never mind. Didn't actually take any damage from that, but that's okay. I've only taken 4 health so far. I think we have to play this dash. That gets rid of all the damage. And just a strike. Well, we can actually use these as well, might as well. So he's on 11. I only need to do 2 to him, but I'm just going to nuke him. There we go. Regen potion, wonderful. Dagger Pro plus, or Dagger Pro plus, Dagger Spray again, and Acrobatics. I think this Dagger Pro Plus, a card which is already upgraded, kind of buys itself. Okay, and in an abandoned temple you find a giant book riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you are familiar with. Let's read it. Ah yes, this is the Niao one. We have seen this one before earlier in the season, so I am going to skip through most of these. We take 6 damage And now we can obtain the book, so it's 16 damage in total. Ooh, we got a curse from that rather than a anything good. So what does this give us? The first attack played each turn that costs 2 or more is played twice. When you take this relic, become cursed. Okay, so we may be able to remove that from the deck at the next shop. We may need to do that twice. So I'm going to receive a relic here. Venturing through the series of tombs, you are faced with a large sarcophagus studded with gems in the centre of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing in the coffin, however you notice black fog seeping out from the sides. Let's receive a relic and hope we didn't get a curse. Ah, wonderful. You push open the coffer, the fog dissipates harmlessly. Inside you find the mortal remains of a decorated soldier grasping an old relic. You pilfer it and move on. So, Orichalcum, if you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. That's quite nice. Until next turn, prevents damage. Yes, we know it. So now we're going to go to the shop. We're going to spend 75 on card removal service. We can't take the curse out of the deck. So we'll cancel. So Enlightenment, reduce the cost of cards in your hand to 1 this turn. We have a straight up heal here, which isn't really worth 102 to be honest. Infinite Blades is quite nice. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Draw 1 less card next turn. And Sucker Punch we know. So I think I'm going to grab this Enlightenment anyway. We could get this Sucker Punch, but I'm going to save up some money for the next shop. So let's move on. So if we have a look at our route here, we have combat, then campfire, then combat, then mystery, then a relic, and then we can go either way here. Probably up this way. And then we get a shop just before the end. And because we've gone up this route, then we can't now get the elite boss, but I think that card is probably worth it to be honest. Spent 170 odd gold on that. Let's do the poison. It's done 6 to each, that's okay. I'm going to take a fair amount of damage here. I could have played it slightly different. But I think I'm okay in what I've done here. Yeah, I'm going to gain the block. And then my turn. And then I think at the beginning of next turn I'm going to grab the regen potion because I'm on about half health now. Everything is 1 point anyway. So they're going to do another 20 damage to me. I need to try and drop these guys down as much as I can. But I also need to defend as much as I can. And yeah, I've got to just strike. So I'm going to take another 10 damage here. Unplayable, but is no escape from this curse. Right, that's why I can't take it out. The first attack played each turn but costs 2 or more is played twice. So I'm going to neutralise this guy. I'm going to do 12 damage to him. Get rid of the curse. I need to do another 2 damage to him, really. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to, so I'll just get the next... He's going to run. That's a shame. I don't think I'm going to be able to do 30 odd damage to him. So he's dead, regardless. And he's now going to run, so I need to do 42 damage to him. So let's do dagger spray. Get that one through. That one. That one. Ah, and he's going to take the poison damage. I think that is him dead. Yes, he died. Wonderful. So I gain back all of my gold and extra and add a card to my deck. Flying knee, we've already got one of those. Dagger throw, I've been sticking away from these ones so far. All enemies lose 8 strength for 1 turn and exhaust, definitely. Thank you very much. We're on 33, so we're actually going to need to heal here, unfortunately. We'll go for another combat. Artifact negates 1 debuff, and this one negates 3 debuffs. So he's got 40. Barricade. Block is not removed at the start of the turn. So he's going to block, and he's going to afflict me with a negative effect. So I can actually afford to do that on at the beginning of my turn. So that's the nice big buff. So he's going to add wounds to me. Oh, that's okay. I don't really mind about wounds. I've got enough cards in my deck not to worry about them. So if I do... He's on 65 now. Neutralise. I don't have any block. Wow, I'm going to take 18 damage this turn. I think I need to play this one. I am playing this all wrong. Yeah, let's gain 5 block. In fact, I shouldn't have, because if I didn't, I would have gained 6 block. Ooh. Again, I'm just learning the mechanics for this new style. I think this poison will be good to put on. So he's fairly dead anyway. And, oh, I can do a free block. No, don't do a free block. That gives me 6. So do a strike there. I may have played this all wrong. So he's going to die regardless. going to do 10 and block. So I need to do that to him. I'm actually doing some damage to him. We may survive yet. Cool. 4. Right, I need to kill him this hand. So, bouncing flask. So I only need to do 4 damage to him. And I have no... Oh, right. Not enough energy to do that one. No! Gain 6 block and discard a card. I'll gain 6 anyway. I can't use this one. So, let's gain that. And end turn. Oh, I'm going to come through this with 1 health. Wow. Bullet time. See, that works well as well with the one we've got, but I love this bullet time one. And I want to know if it works with the other one, the big nukey one we've got, Terra. Is it Terra? No, that was the 99 vulnerable. So I'm doing that purely for synergy's sake. We need some health from this. As you attempt to sneak past a group of shrouded figures, a naked red-skinned man approaches you. Got any jacks, friend? I got my shakes bad. Please, maybe some coin. He seems delusional but harmless. You can offer 85 gold and receive a relic. I can't do this one because I don't have jacks. I could ignore the addict. I think I'm going to go for it. I don't think this run is going to go much further, to be honest. When you play a power, a random card in your hand costs 0 for the turn. We've got such good synergy in this. Oh, we've got a campfire coming up at least. So we've got 2 more combats and 2 campfires. Upgrade an attack with this one. I think we want to upgrade the dash for 13 block and 13 damage. That's really quite nice. And then we need to rest. So we're on 22 health now out of 70. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in eerie unison. The tallest among them bares fanged teeth and extends a long, pale hand towards you. Join us, sister, and feel the warmth of the spire. Remove all strikes, obtain 5 bites, and lose 30% max HP. I think we might as well now. It gives us... It allows us to heal. This is actually our best chance of getting through this, because these actually allow us to heal. The tall figure grabs your arm, pulls you forward and sinks his fangs into your neck. You feel a dark force pour into your neck and course through your body. You wake up sometime later alone. An intense hunger passes through your belly. You must feed. Let's leave. Okay, so we're now a vampire assassin. Oh, this is bad. Ouch. They're all going to buff, and they buff to deal more damage, more strength. So, whenever I play a power, a random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn. So I don't have power here. I think I might as well go hook, line and sinker here, do the bullet time, and just play my entire hand. Let's try and kill one of them, focus on one of them, and gain what I can defense wise. Wasn't too great, but it was what I could do with the hand I was given. Oh, these guys are going to be real pains now. They're going to do 6 damage each, I think. Yes. So they're doing 18 damage. So I can do a strike there. Oh, I'm on 26, right. Glad I looked at that. Do I go for a bit more health? Or no, I'd go for pure damage output. Because of some of my abilities, I can do a huge amount of damage sometimes. Right, so this one's dead, that's what I was wanted. He's got 9 on him there. So I need... If I don't use this one, then I will gain more block than this gives me. So I'm going to use Dagger Throw and hopefully get a decent card. A Bite, and I will defend... discard a defend, and I will do what I can to mitigate damage by healing up by 2. That's huge. Now we're only doing 8 damage. He's going to take 8. I only need to do 2 to him. So I can actually do the bite, heal up by 2, and gain more energy next turn. We're actually going to come through this. So now we've got 5 energy. Whenever I play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. First attack played is played twice, and then Whenever you play a power, a random card becomes 0. It's a bit of a shame I didn't have many cards there. Considering with how many very, very good cards we have, I'm on 11 health now. So he's now doing 18, so he will kill me if I don't kill him. However, I don't have anything to play. I've got 7 energy and nothing to do with it. Still got 3 energy and nothing to do with it. He's gonna hurt me for 3 there. So now I'm on 10, he's on 6. Skewer, just go away. Wow. I quite like Slice as a free attack. Or deal 8 damage, draw 1 card. That's quite nice as well. Let's try and get some more cards coming out. It's higher damage. And try and get more cards. Got 68 goals, probably not enough to be able to do much with in the shop. So he's going to add negative effect on me. So I think I want to get... This is my most powerful offensive spell. And then do the outmaneuver. I've got all 3 bites there though. That's my main offense. So what's he going to give me? Confusion. That means all of these cost random values. So instead of 0, this one now costs 3. However, this first attack, which costs 2 or more, is applied twice. So he's going to do 15 damage, which will kill me. So if I do this one... Oh no, that's a skill. So if I do this one, that'll attack twice. I want to get rid of the neutralize because it's useless at 3. That should be a 1. Choose a card to discard again. I want to keep that one. Really... that's 2. Get rid of that one. So I'm going to do that to take his strength down. And I'll mitigate. So I will actually end up on 11 damage because I'm going to take 1 from this. And then end turn. So I'm confused for the rest of the fight. That's horrible. So here we use bullet time. Then we use Wraith Form. And then we can attack him for 6 by doing that. And attack him there as well. I'm going to take 5 damage from this. But you know, we may still be able to win this. Yes, we can. We can win it now. Phew. Block potion. Gain 12 block. That's going to come in handy. And there's the terror. Apply 99 vulnerable and exhaust. It's such a good card. It is such a good card. So now we're going to go to the shop. We're going to see what's here. Anything possible. Got 85 gold. Could get another skewer. Transform your hand and then exhaust. A regen potion for 49. That's going to be the best one. Leave. Proceed. And now we camp. We rest up. We're only on 20 health. Okay, let's have a go at this. 420 health. Wow. Bullet time, straight away. He's going to do 10. Luckily, we can do our entire hand here. So let's get the poison done first of all. We don't have anything else that synergizes, so we'll heal up a little bit. We'll get 13 block. We will do the flying need to gain 4 energy, and that one won't work, and then we can just use that and then turn. Got frail and vulnerable. It's going to hit us for 27. So this hand plays itself, or not quite actually. So we first of all do that one. We've got to defend, which isn't that good. Then we do the survivor. We get rid of the curse. Then we do the bite. And then we do a defend. That'll mean we don't die this turn. I should have used regen. Really should have used regen. That's stupid. Right, this time I'm going to use all 3 of these. I think that's probably the most sensible thing to do. It's going to do 27. I definitely want regen, regardless of whatever happens. Should have done that last turn. I think... yeah, we want to use Dex first. And then gain 12 block. Puts me on 12. So I still need another 15. That applies weak to him. Right, so we survived for another turn. See, I know my deck is good enough to beat him, even in this messed up state. See, we do Terror. And then we do outmaneuver, and then we gain back a bit of health. So we're weakened and vulnerable again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. If I do this one now, now I've got free energy and all of this costs for free. Wonderful. So one of those, one of those, and one of those, and one of those. So he's only doing 3 damage to me now. I am actually gaining health compared to what I was a couple of turns ago. We've got our deck back. So we're going to do 27 this time. And I think this is where we die. We haven't got anywhere near what we need. Whenever you play a skill, deal 3, we might as well do that one. Deal 5 damage, heal 2. We've got a defend and a quick slash and a defend. We're gonna have 1 hit point again. No, we're gonna have 4 hit points. Wow, we survive another turn. Here we go, now we can... It's going to do another 27, now we're dead. I've got no block. So we can do that to him, to put him on 18 poison. And we can do that to him. Well, that's as far as we can get. We didn't even get halfway. Oh no, we did. We just got over halfway through him. I'm going to get 6 block. Well, that's nowhere near. Oh, that's a shame. Just a couple of those early fights really messed me up. And there was no way back from it then. 24? Oh yes, I've got the extra life. You know, I completely forgot about that extra life. Yeah, bullet time. Outmaneuver. Bite. Flying knee. And bite. If I beat this now, I'm going to be so happy. 139. Come on, we can do it, we can do it. I had no hope whatsoever, but I completely forgot we had this extra life one. We've got 7 health, or 7 energy. 13 times 3, that's 39 in total. Gain 15 block from this. That's 30 block. And then we do this one. It puts us up to 40 block. Get rid of another one of those blocks, we don't need it. And get rid of that one. And we may as well do that one. and put more damage onto him. We've got 95 health left now. I'm not going to take any damage from this one. And that's his big powerful attack. Everything costs 1 anyway. So neutralize weakens him. He's not actually going to do anything to attack this turn, so we can heal up a little bit there. We can draw a card here. Wonderful. That was a bit useless, wasn't it? And then we can... might as well use both of these. Now we actually have, surprisingly enough, quite a good chance of... he's on 20, so you've got 73 in total basically there. And he's going to execute again. So we want to put that onto him for the week. Now he's going to do 9 times 3, which is 27. I can actually survive that. Let's stack some poison onto him. Oh no, we might as well heal up. Okay, I'm going to take this full on in the face for 21 damage. And now he's on 41 health, 32 health. I can't believe we've just beaten this guy. He's going to die from poison right now. Woohoo! God, what a fight. 95 gold. Add a card to the deck. Ooh. Die, die, die. Deal 13 damage to all enemies. That's a fairly standard one though. And it's only 1. If it was... actually, with this build, if this was 2 damage, that would be better. Wraithform, whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage. We've already got one of these. Doppelganger, next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy, and then exhaust. If I had a retain, this would be really nice, because then I could, if I could stack up to 9 energy, and if I didn't have my big nuke in my hand, then I could just mulligan my hand. So I think synergy wise, that's the best one to go for. We also get a relic. Elites now drop 2 relics when defeated, which is Black Star. The specimen, whenever an enemy dies, transfer any poison it has to a random enemy. And Sozu, gain... you can no longer use potions. Gain... so we essentially start each turn with 4 energy. I think though this one is actually, the specimen here is the best relic you can get for the silent. So I'm going to grab that. It's one of the relics I really wanted. So now we are on level 3 of the Beyond. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's been quite an interesting episode this. Sorry it's been a little bit longer than I would have liked, but that fight really kind of messed my head up there. But I'm glad it's now over and we're now on level 3. This is the furthest I've got through this game so far, so join me next episode in that. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.